In this video, we're going to be talking about the acoustic guitar in both the solo setting and for bands. Hello again, Grant Norsworthy with morethanmusicmentor.com. We're talking about the acoustic guitar. This instrument is wonderfully versatile. Some people say versatile, but I say versatile. And you can play this guitar on your own, sort of singer-songwriter, vocal, acoustic guitar. It can be a solo instrument. Sometimes I hear it in a very small ensemble, maybe with a percussionist. And it works really well in that setting. But also, we find acoustic guitar often used in a full band, especially in church bands. Often the leader is playing acoustic guitar and singing lead vocal, but with drums, bass guitar, electric guitar, keyboards, and other backing singers. In that big sound, the acoustic guitar really needs to take a different role. In the first setting, when the acoustic guitar is very prominent in the overall ensemble, the acoustic guitar can afford to have more low end in the sound. In the band setting, we want to have less low end to make it a more an instrument that fills a smaller space, leaving room for other things. Now on my Taylor here, Taylor 310E, I've got three little dials here. We call it an acoustic instrument, but it actually has some electronics inside, even though we don't think of it as being an electric guitar. But I've got a low end or bass control here, a treble control, and a volume. They've all got a little notch that tell me where the middle is. But I can boost just the low end a little, and this gives me a more appropriate sound for when I'm playing the acoustic guitar on its own. Just check this out. So that's the sort of tone that I'd want to have for when I'm playing on my own or with a light ensemble. But I take out some of that low end, again, taking it back to the middle notch, and I get this sort of sound. Now the change might be pretty subtle there, but it makes a big difference once we're with the whole band. You see, the acoustic guitar in that whole big band setting and that sound is useful for softer introductions or that really quiet chorus or bridge. But once the band's really cranking, drums, bass, guitar and everything else, the acoustic guitar becomes pretty inaudible. Just adding an extra colour, an extra shade to what's going on, and maybe just the percussiveness of the pick against the strings. But I wanted to also show you a little bit of a tiny pedalboard situation I've built here to help with my acoustic guitar tone. Very simple here, and I'm hardly touching this at all during a church service, but I have a little tuner pedal that helps me tune and also mutes the signal. That's an essential piece of equipment for acoustic guitarists as well as electric and bass guitarists. I also have a compressor pedal here. Now a compressor pedal, it's a little bit misunderstood what a compressor does, but basically you can think of it in these ways. It makes whatever's really loud a little softer and brings it closer in level to what's really soft, which is made a little bit louder, sort of squishing the sound together. The huge benefit for me as an acoustic guitarist there is when I'm playing fingerstyle like this without a pick, which is inherently softer than playing with a pick, the compressor helps the sound difference not be so much. And that's really important. I don't want my fingerstyle playing to be really, really soft and then my pick playing incredibly loud. I want them closer in level. The compressor pedal helps me with that. And you might notice here, look, I keep my picks here, right there in that little pick holder. It's very, very handy. And if I drop them, which I often do, I've got another one that's quickly ready to go. The third thing on here is a DI. It's called some people call it a direct injection box or a direct insert box. It's what turns my guitar signal into a signal type that's suitable for mixing. And I have one on my pedalboard because I want that to be exactly the same whenever I play. I get used to the sound of that and it just suits me. So there's a couple of tips that I hope are helpful for acoustic guitar. And let's remember, we've got to think in one particular way about our tone for when we're playing on our own or with a very light ensemble, and then make our sound thinner and fit into a whole big band ensemble when we're in those situations. Thanks for watching. Make sure you check out the other videos in this series. Please subscribe to the channel. And hey, if you want to find out some more information about More Than Music Mentor, to arrange your own consultation or even have me visit for an on-site consultation and training, please go to the website and contact us through morethanmusicmentor.com.